moral, ethical, honest.
He has the highest integrity. He is an individual in whom people have great trust.
What better qualities could you ask for than those in a man who handles your money? Byron G. Thompson is chairman of the board of Country Club Bank. His career in banking began in 1958 after serving time in the U.S. Air Force during the Korean War and graduating cum laude in economics from St. Benedict's College in his hometown, Atchison, Kansas.
He started out in what we call the operations area at City National Bank and learned what a bond was, how to process a sell or a buy and transfer the securities.
Louise Klossick has worked with Byron for more than 40 years. She remembers how quickly he learned and excelled at his job.
Once he learned all of that, then he moved into selling.
Clearly, someone at the dinner table gave him a set of values that have served him well for his entire life, because when you deal with Byron Thompson, you know you're going to deal fairly. He will deal fairly with you, and he would expect the same.
After 29 years at UMB, Byron purchased Country Club Bank with a partner, as Louise remembers it.
He was going to slow down and make a change in his career. It turned into a much greater challenge, and I'm sure he anticipated that, but I didn't.
Country Club Bank offers financial services at 14 locations in the Kansas City area, has more than $1 billion in combined bank and trust assets, and is one of the country's largest dealers in federal agency securities.
Byron's bank would be seen in the context of banks today as being a relatively small bank. His bond operation would not be seen as a small bond operation among banks.
While Byron is a true leader himself, he knows how to empower others to lead as well. I've seen him do this effectively on a number of occasions.
Well, I think he leads by example, doesn't really get out front and try and be out there ahead of everybody else. He kind of stays in the background, but he's just a great natural leader.
As a natural leader, Byron has led a family of 11 children and 43 grandchildren with his wife, Jeannie, who has passed away.
He's absolutely equally successful as a family man. Byron is truly balanced with his priorities, but I would say his faith and family are definitely first. He has tremendous love for his family.
He's not so driven by his banking career that he does not pay attention to his family. And he's had some tragedy over the years.
His daughter Trish was permanently disabled from a car accident caused by a drunken driver. His wife Jeannie died of complications from MS. And his daughter Amy died from a brain injury several years ago after being wounded from a gunshot.
But he's such a strong, religious type person and is so devoted to his family that he has been able to stick in there with them and with the family and come through some very, very tough times.
Because of his faith, Byron and his family were able to turn their adversity into benefit to help others. In 1990, the Amy Thompson Run to Daylight was established to benefit the Brain Injury Association. Each Memorial Day, some 2,500 runners participate.
Well, he personally is quite a philanthropist, but so is Country Club Bank. And I have seen this throughout the region.
Byron has a special devotion to Catholic-based education. He gives a tremendous amount of his personal time and resources to helping schools raise and invest their money.
He was the first lay board member on the Board of Trustees of Rockhurst University. He was also on the Board of Trustees of Benedictine College, but he was one of the leaders that helped pull the school through some very, very tough times.
Byron's civic involvement is vast. He is a trustee of Midwest Research Institute. He is a past board member of Kansas City Southern Industries and St. Joseph Hospital, as well as Carondelet Health Corporation. In the banking industry, he recently served as vice chair of the Municipal Securities Rulemaking Board, a national board established by Congress to establish rules regulating the municipal bond industry.
So his contributions have been both philanthropic, certainly personal in terms of the leadership style he's shown to many young people.
He just has exceptional brilliance, in my opinion. I just feel honored to have worked with Mr. Thompson this many years.
Tonight, we salute Kansas City Junior Achievement Business Hall of Fame laureate Byron G. Thompson.